Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us number one.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Marshfield, Wisconsin. We are here at the Bose & Company Fieldhouse for Marshfield Tiger non-conference basketball here today, and you are in the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person at North Central Avenue in Marshfield. We will start first with the Oshkosh North Spartanettes. They come in at a record of 0-7, searching for their first win here in the 2020-2021 campaign. Talked to Coach Rick Lieb before warm-ups began here and chronicled some of the struggles and the challenges that North has been going through here so far this year. Our featured player for Oshkosh North is number 3, Ashley Borowitz. Borowitz wears number 3. She averages 7 points per game for Coach Rick Lieb and the Oshkosh North Spartanettes. For the Marshfield Tigers, lost in a heartbreaker yesterday, had a shot at the buzzer to win it. Not 7, and are coached by Taylor Varsho. Our featured player for Marshfield is number 33, Lauren Jacoby. Jacoby averages 7 points per game for the Tigers. She's joined by Maddie Michaels, 13.7 points per game, and Danielle Minsaz, 9.3 points per game. Again, for Oshkosh North, they are led by Ashley Borowitz, 7 points per game, Ava Hansen, 6 points per game, and Bailey Bolter, 5.3 points per game. It is the 0-7 Oshkosh North Spartanettes, the 1-7 Marshfield Tigers, and you've been watching the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue right here in Marshfield. Just about set for basketball. We'll take a quick commercial break and back to Marshfield for the start of Marshfield Oshkosh North in just a moment.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
All right, national anthem has come and gone, and basketball time now in Marshfield. We are at the halfway point here on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network. This is game 4 of 8 here today at ZaleskiSports.com. We've got 4 more games coming up after this, including 2 in Stratford and 2 in Wisconsin Rapids. Actually, this might be game 5 of 8. I believe the JV game down in Wisconsin Rapids has already started, and that is the 2020 Cranberry Classic. That is day 1 down there. For our game here, again, all games found at ZaleskiSports.com, if I didn't say that. Jason Zaleski here. Brandon Berg will give you some courtside looks. Trevor Zaleski producing today's broadcast, and Dylan Pawn on our broadcast camera here this afternoon. Again, it is the 0-7 Oshkosh North Spartanettes, the 1-7 Marshfield Tigers, and starting lineup for Oshkosh North. We'll take you through the Spartanettes starting lineup. And number 10 is Ava Hansen. Number 11 is Bailey Bolter. Number 20 is Gabriella Kempf. Number 35 is Mallory Ott. Number 3, Ashley Borowitz. Again, Borowitz, our featured player here today for the Oshkosh North Spartanettes. For the Marshfield Tigers, starting lineup is as follows. Number 1 is Madison Voss. Number 3, Maddie Michaels, averaging 13.7 points per game. Number 10 is Danielle Minsaz. Minsaz averaging 9.3 points per game. Number 20 is Quincy Lang. And number 33 is Lauren Jacoby. Jacoby averaging 7 points per game for Taylor Varsho and her Tigers here in the 2020-21 season. Again, the Oshkosh North Spartanettes are coached by Rick Lieb. It'll be the Spartanettes to inbound. No jump ball here today, so they will inbound, and we will be underway here from the Bose & Company Fieldhouse in Marshfield. And underway we are. It's Hansen that'll bring it across for North. Kempf in the lane, dishes back to Hansen. Now Hansen comes over the top with Minsaz staring at her. Now Hansen in the lane, kick out. Ball fake there by Borowitz. And North continues to work the ball on and around. Entry pass denied by Jacoby. Now this is Minsaz on the move. Hansen gets the ball, hand in on the ball, steals it away from Minsaz. Turnover back to North. And travel on the move by Kempf and going back the other way. 45 seconds in here from Marshfield. Again, make sure to tell your friends, neighbors, and strangers. Live sports are on the Zaleski Sports Network right now. Always free, always has been, always will be. And howdy to our friends down in the Oshkosh area watching here today. Our understanding is that your attendance is from home only today, so we welcome you to the broadcast. And good news, you still get to watch your Oshkosh North girls basketball team, and you get to watch for free. There you go. And listening to me is optional. You can mute or not. You choose well, as Minsaz gets tripped, and the first foul of the game of any kind will go against Bailey Bolter. I mentioned Oshkosh North and Coach Rick Lieb telling me about some of the struggles before today's game. Talked to Coach during pregame warmups. Listen, Marshfield's had its fair share of struggles here in the season as well, including yesterday's game. Looked like a pretty good look in the lane. I talked to Coach Varsho about that, and she said, yeah, we did. As Hansen with the blow-by, can't finish. She said, yeah, we did. We had a nice look, but that wasn't the issue. We're up by 11 midway through the second half. We got to close that out. We should be not in the business of trying to hit game winners at the buzzer. It's Coach Varsho's take on yesterday's game. So here we are again. Both teams have had their struggles, all for different reasons. Different things happen during the season. But somebody will get the win here today, and it's a travel through the lane as Bolter going through. Carmella, you're my new best friend. Carmella watching online. Thank you for watching over in the Oshkosh area. And make sure all your family and friends know that they can come in and watch Peyton play basketball here today. As Lang from the free throw line hits, and Marshfield on the board here. 2.5 minutes in, 2-0 Marshfield lead. Now three-pointer on the way, Borowitz just off, rebound, that'll go over the top and out of bounds. As Mallory Ott and Ashley Borowitz have a nice chuckle about that on the way down. I did talk to Ashley before today's game. She gets back to Oshkosh, she can tell you why, but one of the things we talked about is point prediction from Ashley. I won't say that on air. I'll just tell you after the game, maybe, if she was able to get her point prediction right. Lang with it again at the elbow, works on Borowitz. Michaels, Lang, Minsaz, and now Voss will launch a three-pointer. That one rattles in and out, and the rebound brought down by Peyton Updegraft. Again, same spot for Borowitz, that one long. Updegraft not able to grab the board. Instead, nice box out there by Jacoby, boxing out the taller Updegraft. Minsaz makes her move, cut off there by Hansen. Now fed inside to Michaels. Michaels dips inside, can't finish, does get the foul call, and 2 free throws upcoming for Marshfield's Maddie Michaels. Again, she averages 13.7 points per game. Looking for point number 1 here in this contest from the free throw line. Minsaz and Lang will go meet with Coach Varsho, and Michaels, one of the premier free throw shooters in the Wisconsin Valley Conference, hits that one. Now Michaels on the second. I can't get that one to go. Announcer jinx, so Carmella may have to take back her nice compliment paid. And Bolter, she's tripped, I believe, by Minsaz. It is a Marshfield foul. And we'll get the official call here. It is a trip on Minsaz. So each team with a foul apiece. And now Bolter will start the half-court set for North on this trip down. Three-pointer here from Rock Teschel. Tell me if I have that right out there, Oshkosh fans, but Chloe Rock Teschel. Voss had that one poked away by Ott, and nice job there. Mallory Ott forced the jump ball. It'll stay with Marshfield again as the visiting team inbounded to start the game. So that changed the possession arrow right on the inbound pass. So Marshfield will inbound and be Minsaz. Now Michaels, she'll work and take advantage of a soft perimeter zone by North and can the three-pointer. That zone was late coming in to close out on Michaels. And Michaels just kind of tiptoed and said, all right, well, I'll take the shot then. Rock Teschel misses long and rebound brought down by Lang. Lang open for three, passes on the shot. Again, zone here by North. Tigers will work the perimeter against that zone. Look for somebody slow to close out on the weak side. Now Minsaz looked at the rim, gives off to Michaels. Michaels to Voss now in the corner. Now Jacoby, she's open at the elbow. 15-footer can't go, and that's last off of Lang. It'll go to Oshkosh North. Again, you're watching one of 8 broadcasts here today, and you may be saying to yourself, especially those in the Oshkosh area, holy cats, they did 8 today? Did 12 yesterday. We were scheduled for 14 yesterday, ended up doing 12. We had a JV varsity that didn't happen. But, did 12 yesterday as we were tournaments here and there, including right here in Marshfield. By the way, thank you to Addison Byrell and Kendra Byrell filling in for me here yesterday in that Marshfield girls and boys doubleheader. Thanks to Kendra and Addie for filling in for me, and then thanks to Dan Ross filling in for me last week as I kind of spread my vocal abilities around the area, checking in some other games, and let some other folks come in and have some fun here at the field house in Marshfield. Foul on Ott, and Lang hits the first of two. She's got 3. First on Ott, 3rd team foul charged to Oshkosh North. And after today, we're going to give the vocal cords a break. We'll be back on a broadcast next on Tuesday. I haven't decided where yet. Turns out I make the schedule around here, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. For now, though, we'll enjoy today's game. We're just under 6 minutes into it. Hansen on the take, too strong off the backboard. Ball still bouncing around and lands in the hands of Borowitz. Borowitz baseline drive cut off there by Voss. Now up to Graff to launch a 3. That goes long. Borowitz tips it back in. Nice work there, Borowitz. Hansen reverse layup, and that leaks inside. And North is on the board here, 7-2 Marshfield. Foul going to go here on North. That may be on Borowitz. We'll see who the call here is going to be made. No, foul is actually going to go on Gabriella Kempf. Gabby Kempf, I was told. And Happy New Year, everybody out there. Enjoy your New Year's celebrations. Be safe, be smart. And Michaels liftoff 3-pointer. Second 3 of the game for Michaels. She's got 7, 10-2 Marshfield early here in the first half. Hansen again on the drive, stops it there. And Coach Lieb wanted a little bit more out of Hansen on that drive. Instead, we get a 17-footer short for Kempf. Now Brianna Varsho, 13 in the game for Marshfield. Now Michaels gives to Jacoby. Jacoby feeds Lang inside, and nice block there by Updegraft. Marshfield, though, retains possession. And another 3, timber, Maddie Michaels. Coach Lieb calls the timeout as Marshfield on a 13-2 run here to start this one here today. Commercial break and back to Marshfield after this.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Back to Marshfield. You're watching your hometown high school sports network. You're watching Zaleski Sports as coming out of the North timeout. Updegraft can't, well, got it knocked out of bounds, so it'll stay with North. Marshall area folks who saw that Scotty's Pizza commercial, right now is a great time. Give Scotty's a call, get that pizza delivered. You'll have it maybe even before halftime. Call now. Bolter back in the game on the drive there, cut off by Voss, and now inside Updegraft chases that one to the 3-point line and throws it away underneath. Back with it come the Tigers. Here's Lang on the run out, gives to Voss, and she traveled. Tried to throw on the brakes. Good defense there by Gabby Kempf. Assisted there in that travel call. Transition defense. That's why you do it. Get back in time and cause something to happen. Bolter with the handoff up top. Pops from the free throw line. That one off to the right, chases down the board. Now back, Kempf called for it, takes the 3-pointer, that one long. And loose ball comes down to Michaels. Michaels turns it back the other way for the Tigers and through the hands of Quincy Lang. Hannah Holly will check in for Coach Varsho and the Tigers. Out comes Jacoby. As I was saying earlier, one of
8 broadcasts here today. I believe we should be finishing up with JV Assumption and Columbus Catholic down in Wisconsin Rapids. Varsity to start soon. And then in Stratford, pair of games in the Stratford boys basketball tournament. This will be Borowitz to the line for 2. And then 4 more games in the Cranberry Classic tomorrow. We all take our New Year break and then back at it on Monday. That one rattles in and out for Borowitz. Ava Hansen, the only points for North here in this one. Michaels has 10 points for Marshfield. Lang with the other 3, so we've seen 3 scores cumulative here in the game. Cumulative, combined, I think both words fit there. And finally, Borowitz able to convince that ball to go through. Sophia Grunling wears 2 in the game for Marshfield. Grunling, Varsho, Jacoby, Holly, and we had another substitute here. We'll get that number right here, and that is Caitlin Abney. 5 on the floor for the Tigers. Holly has that one blocked from behind by Hansen. And for North, it is Bolter. Well, now we got a few coming in, so hang on. Malloryot, Ashley Ruby, Chloe Rockdashell, Peyton Updegraft, and it seems like I'm missing one in there somewhere. And no shot there. Foul is on the floor. Malloryot, the 5th. Well, maybe I started with her. Jeez. Bolter, Rockdashell, Ruby, Updegraft, and Ott. There you go. 5 on the floor for North. Bolter will inbound. In it comes to Ott. She'll pop for 3 and hit it. Malloryot from distance. Her first points of the game. Now Abney dumps into Holly. Holly, Updegraft works on her and able to get that ball tipped away. Turnover. Fell in the hands of Rockdashell. Now with it is Bolter down the lane. Ott just hit a 3-pointer a moment ago. Passes on that one. Dumps into Updegraft. Updegraft works inside off the backboard and in. So Peyton Updegraft able to make work inside. Abney in the corner. Looks in at Holly. Coach Varsho calls the timeout. And on the timeout, she'll bring 4 new Tigers in with her. We'll find out who they are when we come back in just a moment.
Your snow adventure awaits at Power Pack in Marshfield and Irvs and Tomahawk. We're ready for snow. Stocked, locked, and loaded with 2 stores of inventory and the best selection of snowmobiles and off-road machines in the area. Activate your adrenaline on your new Polaris snowmobile, side-by-side or ATV. Save up to $1,500 on 2020 models. Plus, check out our snow gear from all the leading brands at both locations. Don't wait. Your adventure starts today at Power Pack in Marshfield and Irvs Sales and Service in Tomahawk. Your snow adventure destination.
8:24 to play here in the first half. 13-8 Tigers. A couple of sparks for North there before that Coach Varsho timeout. Malloryot hits a 3-pointer. Peyton Updegraft in the paint. 5 quick ones for North. And Coach Varsho calls a timeout, brings 4 new Tigers on the floor. Now Michaels with it here on the perimeter. And she'll get it right back. Again, Tigers work around the North zone, working around the perimeter. Good ball movement and good defense by North. That one tipped away by Hansen. Down with it comes Ruby, and then back to Hansen, and she's not able to stick that pivot foot in the wood floor. That jumper by Lang rattles in and out. Now Rock to Shell bounces it inside and off of a Tiger. It'll stay with Oshkosh North. Your locally owned Sherrill Tire and Service Center will keep you rolling and growing by coming to you with one of our 14 farm and commercial service trucks. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Nearly a travel there by Ott. They play on. And again, it'll be north to inbound. Inbound comes, 7:22 left here in the half. North trails by 5. Now in the lane with it is Kemp. Kemp too strong, and Kemp and Hansen both battle for the rebound. Neither get it. Now off the foot of Voss, back in the hands of Kemp. Kemp gets that one to roll in. So Gabby Kemp makes it a 3-point game. And now Voss, and that one will get knocked right back at me. And it'll be Michaels to inbound. So Varsho comes in for Marshfield. Voss comes off. Now Minsaz down to Michaels. Corner 3. That one's short. Rebound comes off to Kemp. Kemp's down. Borowitz calling for it. Borowitz will take it over Varsho. Not able to get there. Hansen, though, with the rebound. Second chance points for North. And this is going to be a push on Borowitz, battling for that rebound. She pushed Varsho and will pick up her first foul, team foul number 5 on Oshkosh North. Minsaz brings it up for the Tigers, and she'll work to the right side of the North zone defense. Picks up her dribble there, gives off to Michaels at the top. Michaels gets a screen from Jacoby, doesn't use it. And now feeds that pivot spot, Jacoby, and she dishes to Minsaz. Minsaz not able to get the 3-pointer to fall. Rebound again, Gabby Kemp. Now Hansen head of steam down the lane. Kick out, Borowitz, 3. Tried to use the glass there. Rebound Ott on the inside and gets that one to fall through. The 13-2 run to start the game for the Tigers. Now North on a 10-0 run here on the road in Marshfield. Now Lang dumps into Jacoby. Jacoby fires from in close, and they say she was fouled on the way up. A couple of free throws coming up for Lauren Jacoby. Be the 5th and 6th free throws here in the first 12 minutes of the half for Marshfield. And foul goes on Bailey Bolter. That's her second. And Jacoby gets the first one to go. First points in the afternoon for Lauren Jacoby. And Jacoby rattles that one home as well. So a pair of free throws. Marshfield now 4 for 6 from the free throw line in the half. North 1 for 2. Up top with it is Ruby. Ruby on the drive. Got that one tipped away by Michaels. Now Michaels and Minsaz. 2-on-2 fast break. Feed from Minsaz. Michaels can't get it. Ball scrambled for underneath, and a jump ball is called. It'll go back to North. Now Borowitz with it. Borowitz looked at Ruby, now comes back to the top. North will circle it in. That ball kicked by Minsaz. It'll stay with North. Kemp was looking to feed Ott on the high post. Now Ott sends the screen for Hansen. Hansen goes the other way with it. 3 on the way. Borowitz, timber. So Ashley Borowitz on her way to the score prediction that she gave me before the game. And again, I asked for it. So, and Ashley kind enough to tell me what she figured. And again, we'll talk about that after the game. Let you know how that score prediction worked out. But had a good chat with Ashley before the game. Great, girls are in a great mood here from North. They were watching the JV game. Girls having fun, glad they could play a basketball game. Let's just be simple about it. Happy to be here to play a basketball game, and then just happy to take a road trip. And we're going to get a timeout North. Full timeout. So we'll take a 60-second break back to the Bose & Company Fieldhouse in 60 seconds. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Matching 13-2 runs here in the game. Marshfield started on a 13-2 run to begin today's game. And then North answers back with a 13-2 run of their own. We're tied at 15. And coming out of the North timeout, Borowitz here on the drive. Kick out. And 3 on the way from Ruby. That missed long, and loose ball comes off to Jacoby. So 14 minutes in, we've decided absolutely nothing. Varsho with it in the corner. That one stolen away by Borowitz. Intercepted, actually. Bolter picks up her dribble, gets it out to Borowitz. Borowitz at the elbow, feeds inside to Ott. Ott wheels in the lane, and 2 free throws as a result for the hard work of Mallory Ott. It'll be the 4th team foul on the Tigers, and Quincy Lang will get charged with her 2nd. And Ott, southpaw, not able to get the left-handed free throw to go through. See if she goes right-handed this time. That's what I would do. I'm right-handed, though. Second from Ott. That one comes off long, and Michaels with the rebound. 5 points for Ott, 0 for 2 on the trip to the free throw line, though. Under 4 minutes left in the half. And that one tipped. Michaels will chase that down in the backcourt and bring it back across. And again, set up the half-court offense. Coach Varsho wants her girls to push. And they'll need to push now in the half-court set. Minsaz now to Michaels. Back to Minsaz, and she'll come back to Michaels one more time. Now Jacoby with it up top. Dump inside to Lang, and kick out Minsaz. 3. And that one comes up short. Ott with the rebound. Knotted up at 15 here. Again, 15 combined games played between the two teams. 1 win in those 15 games, that win from Marshfield. So a lot to be learned here from these two teams out of this occasion. No doubt about that. And they're going to say a loose ball foul, and they're going to call Jacoby with it. It's going to go on Marshfield. There was a look on Ott's face like it may have been going against her. But they will call the foul on Lauren Jacoby, and that's her first. I think because the official was saying 33, and through the interference of the mask, Ott may have thought he said 35. So North again, another chance to take the lead. If they do, be the first lead of the game. Entry pass denied by Jacoby. Nice job by Jacoby to get the hand in front of the intended player down there, Updegraft. Inside it comes again. Outside pass now to Voss. Voss on the baseline drive. She's fouled, and that's team foul number 7 on the Oshkosh North Spartanettes. So it'll be Voss to the free throw line. Free throw line, shooting a 1 and 1. And Voss can't earn the bonus free throw, misses on the free throw attempt. So again, North with the ball. Marshfield has not scored in a while. Again, they stormed out to a 13-2 lead, have scored 2 points in about the last 12 minutes of action. Take a look at the score sheet, and that may have been the free throws from Jacoby. That's been it. And now that one blocked by Uptehoff, but they're going to say in the act of shooting there must have been a body in there, so it'll be Michaels to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 from the line here today. That was foul number 1 on Peyton Uptehoff. Michaels gets that one to settle off the back iron and fall in. Just hit that sweet spot right between the backboard and the back of the rim. Just basketball went flat right there. And knocks through the second one, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, and Michaels breaks the tie with the 2 made free throws. But Marshfield bereft of a made field goal for the last, I think I had that one at about 12 minutes, so it's been a while. And much credit due to the North zone defense also, as Hansen with the attempted steal, and Voss, and it's going to be over and back. Well, what are they going to call here? I don't know. That's an inadvertent whistle, as the ball was tipped by Hansen, and on the tip, the ball crossed the half-court line, and then as it was passed back across the timeline, just an inadvertent whistle there. Actually, it wasn't even passed across the half-court line as I look at the replay. Ball stayed in the backcourt the whole time. Minsaz, 3, that one's short. Jacoby rebound, and too strong on the putback. Back with it comes Kemp. Kemp's got Borowitz to her right, takes the shot, and that shot blocked by Michaels. Borowitz will get the ball. Under a minute left here in the first half. Hansen again on the take. She's stopped there. Gives it off to Rockdashell up top. Rockdashell watched over there by Grunling. And now Borowitz chases down the ball and rolls it inside to Ott. Ott kick out to Kemp, 3 on the way. Too strong, and down with it comes Grunling. 30 seconds left. Grunling's going to go 1 on 3 and travel with it. Out of control there was Sophia Grunling. Didn't see the 3 North defenders in front of her, and by the time she did, she had stopped her dribble, found out she did not have a passing partner, and walked with the ball. Again, though, got credit to North, transition defense, and note to all you youngsters out there, get back on defense. That's what can happen when you do. It may not always be a steal or a block. Sometimes you just force the offense into a mistake. Under 10 seconds left, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Bailey Bolter. And with the foul, Bolter picks up her 3rd here of the half. And Coach Lieb is going to take Ott out, leaves Bolter and her 3 fouls in. Well, hang on now. Now sends Ruby, and now Bolter comes out. So communication on the North bench there saying, hey, Bolter's got 3. Coach says, all right, let's get her out too. 7.4 seconds, Marshfield inbound. They lead by 2. And it comes to Michaels. Michaels, no stranger to buzzer beaters, and that one off the backboard comes up short. North will not get a shot off at the buzzer. And that's where our first half will end, with a Marshfield 2-point lead. Again, they lead at the half 17-15. We'll take a commercial break, be back with halftime stats here in about 2 minutes. Stay patient, we'll be back.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
All right, back here in Marshfield, it is halftime. Time now for the Fleet Farm halftime show. Head into Fleet Farm for Fleet Farm's 12% off store-wide event. Get 12% off your favorite brands throughout the store. It's instant savings and no rebate forms. Fill up your cart, save 12%. It's that easy. See store for details. Fleet Farm has everything you need to get it all in one stop. 17:15, our halftime mark here in Marshfield. Again, it's the 0-7 Oshkosh North Spartanettes, the 1-7 Marshfield Tigers. 17-15, our halftime score. Again, Marshfield started today's game with a 13-2 run, and Oshkosh North came back with a 13-2 run of its own, and we were locked at 15 until a pair of free throws by Maddie Michaels in the final minute and a half of the game, or the final minute and a half of the half, broke that tie, and both teams with a shot at in the last 30 seconds to take a half to score, and neither able to, so we end the first half at 17-15. Scoring totals first for Oshkosh North in the half. Mallory Ott leads all Spartanettes with 6 points. Ashley Borowitz with 4. Ava Hansen, Gabby Kempf, and Peyton Updegraft each with 2 points for Oshkosh North. For the Marshfield Tigers, leading all scorers is Maddie Michaels, 12 points for Michaels. She averages 13 points per 7, so nearly her season average here in half number 1. She does have 3 3-pointers in the first half and a trio of free throws for her 12 points. Quincy Lang, 3 points, and Lauren Jacoby, a pair of free throws and 2 points in the first half for Jacoby. But again, both teams start out with equal 13-2 runs, and then the scoring stopped from there. Marshfield not able to make a field goal during the last 12 minutes of play, and as I mentioned during the broadcast, a lot of that credit to the Oshkosh North Spartan zone defense, and we'll see if Coach Varsho finds a way to get inside of that zone defense. And for North, I think you just got to keep pressuring the Tiger defense. Just keep working the ball around, get that ball inside. You got a couple to go to on the inside between Updegraft and Ott, and watch out for Ashley Borowitz also to get hot in the second half from the outside. So we'll see what both teams come back with. We'll find that out here in about 5 minutes as teams come back to the floor. Again, you're watching the Fleet Farm halftime show. Head in for Fleet Farm's 12% off store-wide event. Get 12% off your favorite brands throughout the store. It's instant savings and no rebate forms. Fill up your cart and save 12%. It's that easy. See store for details. Fleet Farm has everything you need. Get it all in one stop. And again, no rebate forms, and we know who we're talking about there. The rebate forms are just ridiculous, and I think we all know the scheme that's going on there. You advertise some percent off, and knowing full well that most people are going to forget to do the rebate forms, not understand how to do the rebate forms, and that's where Fleet Farm has got you covered. You just go in, they just give you the 12% off when you buy it, and you're done. You walk out the store with 12% extra cash in your pocket, and that's why I shop at Fleet Farm. It's a good idea for you too. 12% off store-wide event going on right now at Fleet Farm. Again, one of 8 events here on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network today. We've got a few in the bag already. And as I take a look down in Wisconsin Rapids, they will start game 4 of 4 down in the Cranberry Classic. It is Assumption and Columbus Catholic varsity. They will hit the floor here in looks like about 5 minutes or so. So you can catch that game after this one's done, or here's the best idea, just watch both at the same time. Also have Stratford boys basketball tournament going on 10 miles north of here. Got a pair of games going on up in Stratford with the first to start at 5:45, and then the Stratford Tigers take the floor and they play Bangor. They play Wittenberg-Burnhamwood in the late game. So plenty of basketball left here today, and then it's 4 games of the Cranberry Classic tomorrow night. All that for the rest of the week here at Zaleski Sports, and then we will take a break and be back on Monday. Again, we got about 3 minutes left before the start of second half action. Stay tuned. Good. All right, back here in Marshfield, ready for half number 2. And we'll be underway here shortly. I had a scoring error here on my side. I've got Mallory out for 5. I listed her as 6 in the halftime report. So I do have her with 5, and 17-15 is our first half score. And there was a bit of confusion here at halftime about what that score was. North had a different score in their books
and I had to go back and look to see about Ott's free throw. Yeah. And it is 17-15. That way, somebody had, some had Ott down for a free throw made, some did not, some had something else. We got it all figured out now, though. And the score is indeed 17-15. Just like Trevor upstairs had it. And Borowitz can't get the free throw to rattle home. The foul on Madison Voss. And Borowitz not able to get that one to go, and then may have stepped across the line on the, well, nope, it was Marshfield with the lane violation. So Marshfield with the lane violation. That'll give Borowitz another chance at this one. But third time, not a charm for Borowitz. She's now 1 for 4 free throw shooting here in the game. Tigers 2-point lead, and that's where we started second half action here. Tigers try the feed down low. We talked about that in the halftime show. What would Marshfield do? Try to adjust against the north zone and perhaps try to get that ball inside right away, especially quick on that set. That'd be one idea. Didn't work that time, though. Now Hansen hands off to Bolter. Bolter dribbles around the perimeter. Minsaz look for the steal, didn't get it. Now in it comes to Ott, and last off the hands of Mallory Ott as she was battling Jacoby down low on the entry pass. Drexel Transport has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you 5 cents per mile premium over van. At Drexel Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. Drexel Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DrexlerTransport.com to apply today. Michael's three-pointer comes off short, and Ott with the rejection, and another rejection, but fouls Lang on the putback, and Quincy Lang, a couple of free throws coming up as Ott picks up her second foul. And Lang buries the first free throw. Got our baseline camera back for you. We'll see how long that son of a gun lasts. It ran out of battery in the first half, so we gave it the best charge we could and see how long that'll last for us here. Something we like to add to these games just to bring a little extra to it, as Lang now on the steal and the run out. And it's going to be a blocking foul called on North. That'll go on Gabby Kempf, and a couple more free throws for Quincy Lang. Second foul of the game for Kempf. First one does not fall for Lang. Second does, so Lang now with 5 points. Both points scored for Marshfield. Quincy Lang free throws on subsequent trips to the free throw line. Now Kempf goes around Lang, floater in the lane, that comes up short. Rebound still battled for, and last off of Michaels, it'll stay with North. Hansen to inbound, looked at Borowitz, looked at Uppergraft, and now we'll send it all the way over the top to Bolter. Kempf got Lang up in the air again, another floater. That one comes up short too, and Kempf takes a look at her hands, the rim, and shrugs her shoulders. I can't believe she left both of them short. Now into Jacoby. Again, Tigers going to see if they can probe the interior of that defense, and Brianna Varsho hits from outside. The three-pointer from Varsho, her first points of the game, and it's been all Marshfield here to start the second half. Hansen again, another power drive coming down the floor. Borowitz three-pointer comes up long, and we're going to have a foul on the floor on Marshfield, and that'll be a foul on Varsho. So Varsho picks up the personal, her first foul here today. Second team foul, both teams now with 2 fouls in the half. Minsaw's back in for Coach Varsho and the Tigers. Voss comes off. Now Kempf again in the lane. Right-hander, got that one to work. Won't have to look at her hands again after that one, other than to just congratulate them for getting the shot in. Tigers again work the ball around the perimeter. They've got almost 2 posted there. They had a high and a low. They come back high and a low now here. They go Jacoby, and now kick out to Lang. Varsho able to keep that one in. Nearly lost it out. Now Jacoby turns, sees Varsho in the corner. She's open again. Shot comes up just short. Gabby Kempf, another rebound. She's been a rebounding machine here this afternoon. Coach Lieb asking his dribblers to break down the defender and make a move. Now kick out, 3 on the way from Ruby. That one just short. Up to Hoff, not able to get the rebound. Hansen on the putback, can't get that one to go. Underway down in Wisconsin Rapids, boys basketball in the 2020 Cranberry Classic. It's Assumption and Columbus. And we're gonna have a timeout on the floor. Marshfield timeout. Back to the Bose & Company Fieldhouse in 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Back here to Marshfield, it'll be 14-10 left out of the Coach Varsho Marshfield Tiger timeout. Her Tigers lead by 5. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and now in Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Reminder there for Spectrum Benefit Solutions. Great people over there. Good group health insurance. Just takes all the guesswork out of it. Make sure you get the best rates and honestly and pass those on to your employees and keep your employees where they are, right with you. So Kemp comes out, gets some coaching there from Coach Lieb on the sideline. And it comes to Jacoby, kicks back out. Now Lang on top. She'll take the three-pointer from there. That one's short and off the mark. Loose ball comes out to Jacoby. Tigers reset. Michaels looked at a 3. Now Minsaw's on the drive. Back to Minsaw's up top. Jacoby working that high post. Now Michael's long 3, and that goes over the top of the backboard out of bounds. Again, thanks to Addison and Kendra Byrell filling in for me here yesterday in the boys-girls doubleheader. And Dan Ross filling in last week over here in Marshfield as I took a look at, let's see, we did girls basketball down in Wisconsin Rapids. That was the first place Valley Conference game, West and Rapids. West won that game. That was my Tuesday engagement last week. And then yesterday over at the annual Auburndale Holiday Classic girls-boys tournament. Wauwatosa West wins the girls tournament this year in Auburndale, and Auburndale wins on the boys side. That one knocked out by Jacoby. It'll stay with North.
Again, it's Bolter to inbound, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor. You're watching your hometown high school sports network. You're watching Zaleski Sports.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día. Y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana, la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central in Marshfield.
Back here to Marshfield again, Jason Zaleski with you here courtside. Brandon Berg on the baseline camera. Trevor Zaleski producing today's broadcast, and Dylan Pawn on broadcast camera number 1. And out of the timeout, right to the rack go the North Spartanettes, and it'll be free throws coming up for Mallory Ott. Ott 0 for 2 free throw shooting in the first half. Chance to atone for that right here, right now. Jacoby picks up her second foul. The trio of North substitutes off the bench. Ott on the second, now 0 for 4 free throw shooting here today is Mallory Ott. And through the hands of Arsho and out of bounds, turned over though right back to Oshkosh. 17-15 our halftime score, 5-2 Marshfield advantage out of the halftime break. New basketball comes in. Kempf to inbound, gets it into Hansen. Hansen double teamed, well, temporarily in the backcourt until Kempf clears. Minsaz goes with her. Hansen dribbles it across the timeline and will pop. Baseline jumper, can't get that one to fall through. That one touched 90% of the rim and fell out. Round rim, round ball, that's the consequence. It's the joy and the frustration of basketball. The joy is when that ball rips the net, it's one of the purest sounds you can hear in the world. Is Lang flashing through the lane. You can think of a golf ball rattling around the bottom of the cup, basketball ripping the net. Home run sound off of a baseball, softball bat, especially a wood bat. You hear that. Just that clean pop sound, you know it's gone. Basketball lost all the way under the study hall tables there. 7-point North disadvantage. Borowitz three-pointer, got it! There we go, Ashley Borowitz. You knew she was going to get going here at some point, and that may just have been what she needed to get hot. As she brings her Spartanettes to within 4. All the way through the baseline. Varsho's three-pointer is short. Jacoby there to clean it up. And Jacoby gets the basket to go. And we get Coach Varsho calling another timeout here in the half. We'll take it with her. Marshfield, 6-point lead.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
And thanks to sponsors like the Dental Clinic of Marshfield and others for making sure you get to watch these games completely live and completely free all year round. Always free on Zaleski Sports, always has been, always will be. We just find it the only way to do it. And no matter the situation, it was free before all this nonsense in 2020. It'll be free for long after that as well. If we get a foul coming down on the other side, it'll be a foul on Minsaz, her second, as Marshfield picks up its 4th team foul. North with 2 team fouls in the half. In it comes to Ott. Ott had that one taken away by Jacoby.
thanks again to all of you watching down in the Oshkosh area, and of course all the regulars here at Zaleski Sports watching online, as you may not be allowed in or able to make it in for whatever reason. We're here for you. Zaleski Sports, the official broadcast partner of Marshfield Senior High School Athletics. Every single home event broadcast live right here at Zaleski Sports, plus as many road games as we can get to. Many road games as they'll let us into. That's sometimes been the question mark as well, as Lang spins in the lane and gets it to go. Quincy Lang with 6 points in the half. She's got 9 on the game. 8-point Marshfield lead, under 11 minutes left. Borowitz, three-pointer, had a good look, had a good form. She thought that was in. It'll stay, though, with North. Last off of Marshfield before it went out of bounds. Now into Borowitz, same inbound play. Minsaz didn't leave her open this time. Borowitz calls for it again, shot fake. Stick tight to her does Danielle Minsaz. Now Kemp dribbles on Lang, back door inside to Bolter. Bolter stops in the lane, pops off the glass and in. So Bailey Bolter scores her first points of the game as North stays close. Minsaz, quick three, that one comes up short. Ott with the rebound. Outlet pass to Kemp. And Kemp lets everybody else come through. Now Bolter entry pass, and that came in to Ott off of Jacoby. I thought maybe that came in a little bit too steep, but just better defense by Jacoby than I was able to see from this angle. And again, the ball goes all the way into the study hall. Gets fished back out of there by Minsaz. Hansen to inbound and gets it in. 10 minutes left on the game clock. 6-point Marshfield lead. Kempf looked at a three. Good close up by Jacoby. In it comes to Ott. Ott tried to go inside out to Borowitz and not able to make the connection. Well, Michaels will inbound. Minsaz to bring it across. And Jacoby inside the lane. Dish to Michaels, three, no good. And Jacoby, though, with the rebound. Tigers able to get the ball back out. They'll reset temporarily. Now, 16-footer from Voss. That one can't fall. And rebound brought down by Updegraft. Hansen to bring it up for North. 9.5 left in the game. North looking for points here. Down by 6. Inside it comes to Updegraft. Off the glass and good. So Peyton Updegraft with her 4th point here today. Cuts into the Tigers' lead. And Jacoby again in that high post. Sees Michaels open on the wing. Now Michaels baseline drive goes past Updegraft. Too strong on the lay-in. And loose ball corralled by Rochtashell. And we're going to have an offensive foul coming back the other way. They say Hansen pushed off. So Ava Hansen picks up her first. And it'll be team foul number 3 on North. Now Michaels again on the wing. Dribbles it out, gets it to Jacoby on that high post. Right back to Michaels it comes. Minsaz wanted Voss to shoot that. She didn't. Instead, Minsaz with the ball. Minsaz feed to Jacoby all alone underneath Lauren Jacoby. She's got 6. Now Kempf on the stutter, kick out to Rochtashell. That 3 comes up short. A loose ball. Now Kempf. Kempf fed it back inside. I don't know if she had a clear look inside there, and Jacoby comes away with the ball. All alone, Lang on the dish. The dime from Jacoby. And we get a timeout. Oshkosh North, it's a full timeout. 60-second break. Marshfield leads by 8. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Experience your choice to learn with small, in-person classes, online classes, and innovative technology classes. Your choice of school to career or career to career support. Your choice to get started here and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or with an associate degree in one of our 60 in-demand programs. Experience choice at Mid-State Technical College. Get started at mstc.edu.
24, it's Cranberry Classic boys basketball down in Wisconsin Rapids, and the home Assumption Royals lead the Columbus Dons 10-7, 9 minutes left in the first half. Watch all games live at ZaleskiSports.com. Again, folks, the idea is you watch them all at the same time. Now, yesterday that would have been a bit of a trick. We did 12, not simultaneous, but a few of them overlapped. That would have been a trick. But right now, you can watch both at the same time. I think you can do that. And on the play coming out of the Coach Lieb timeout, they feed inside to Ott. Ott, 2 more free throws. Again, she's 0 for 4 free throw shooting here in the game. And Ott gets off the free throw. Schneid knocks that one in as Jacoby picks up her 3rd foul. And the lefty can't get that one to roll in, but knocked out. Nice job there by Bailey Bolter. We get a jump ball, possession of points to Marshfield, but the effort there by Bolter, and the next jump ball will come back to North. On the wing, it'll be Michaels dribbled back out. Jacoby, Minsaz. Now Minsaz baseline drive. Nice job there, Ott. But on the deflection, Ott deflects it, and it goes right to the hands of Lauren Jacoby. And then Jacoby strong to the basket. And a pair of free throws now coming up for Jacoby. Now they're actually going to call Ashley Ruby on that foul. Jacoby knocks down that one. She's 3 for 3 from the free throw line here today. 9 points, looking for 10 here. Another announcer jinx, but it's a Marshfield rebound. Maddie Michaels with the rebound. Tigers lead by 8. Another chance here on this end. As we come up on 7 minutes left to play here in the game. Bounced inside of Jacoby. Nice defense there by Mallory Ott. Deny the entry pass. And then all the way on the take, Hansen can't get that one to go. Knocked out of bounds. Must have been off of Jacoby. Ott tightens up her right wheel. She's set to go now. Hansen the inbound. Looked at Borowitz. Now Ott cuts to the basket left hand. Can't get that one to fall in. And then knocked away by Michaels. Steal by Michaels on the close-in shot attempt there from Ott. Tigers keep the ball alive. Minsaz looks at Kempf. Now back up top to Michaels. Down in the corner to Voss. Inside it comes to Lang. Lang bounced around, banged around, finds her way in and scores. 13 points. That's a game high for Quincy Lang. Now Kempf on the take, cut off by Lang in the lane. Kick out to Borowitz. Now Bolter, baseline, stops her dribble in the lane and feeds from close in distance. Odd can't handle. Tough pass to handle there. Passed it from almost point blank range as she stopped her dribble in the lane. Marshfield now 10-point lead. Jacoby looked down low to Lang as they looked high-low there. Voss now will circle it back up top for Marshfield. And last off of Ott. They'll stay with the Tigers. And now up to Hoff will come in, give Mallory out a breather. And they go high-low again, do the Tigers. So Lang to Jacoby. Jacoby can't finish, rips it away. And Jacoby one more time. Weak side open for the Tigers, and they will keep the ball. Nice effort there from Lauren Jacoby. Now dishes outside to Minsaz. She'll pass on the three. Get it right back, bounces into Jacoby. Hansen with quick hands, knocks it away. Stolen right back by Michaels. Now Michaels goes 1-on-3. Michaels right through the defense, and we're going to have a foul called on North. Michaels with a strong, aggressive take earns herself a couple of free throws. Gabby Kempf picks up her third foul. Michaels connects on the free throw, 4 for 5 from the free throw line today. Michaels has 13. And Michaels stays at 13. Lang also with 13, grabs the rebound. Lang on the wing, she'll hand it right back to Maddie. 4.5 left in the game. Marshfield an 11-point lead. Michaels to Minsaz. Minsaz launch a three from there. That one rims in and out. A rebound brought down by Bolter. Back come the Spartanettes. Bolter now head of steam. Dribbles around and through. Can't get the basket to go. Rebound again, Lauren Jacoby. And timeout. It's a full timeout. Take a 60-second break. You're watching your hometown high school sports network. You're watching Zaleski Sports.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Back to Marshfield out of the Coach Varsho full timeout. 11-point Tigers lead as Coach sets up her Tigers for the final 3:57. In it comes to Minsaz. Michaels now. Again, plenty of basketball coming here for the rest of the night. We'll have time we're done here. It'll be time for the second half of the Cranberry Boys Assumption Columbus game. And then a pair of games in Stratford. That starts in about a half an hour. It is Bangor and Wausau East, and then followed by Stratford and Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. as they finish up the 2020 Stratford Boys Basketball Tournament. And Kempf bangs into Lang. It'll be foul number 4 on Gabby Kempf. Team foul number 6, so no bonus yet. It'll be Tigers to inbound. So plenty of basketball left today, and then 4 games at the Cranberry Classic tomorrow. And then Happy New Year, everybody. You know, a lot of people have been waiting for a different year to be on the calendar. So hopefully everybody looking at that angle gets everything they want. And Lang again bouncing around out there, bounces into Ott. Ott called with the foul, and Quincy Lang back to the free throw line. Three for 6 free throw shooting in the game is Lang. $14 points now for Quincy Lang. And 15. So Lang having herself a good ball game here. Marshfield grows their lead, largest of the game. They lead by 13 feet inside to Ott. Nice turn on the post for Mallory Ott. On the feed, just a quick turn, and post players take note there. Kept the ball up the whole time. She kept it above her shoulders the whole time. Post players, I know, at big man camp, you're told to keep that ball at the letters or higher. Keep it above your shoulders or even higher than that. You don't get in any of that traffic down low. There's hands trying to swipe at waist level and lower. And so many times you see that post player swing that ball down low. But you swing that low down there, you're going to get it stripped away. So Ott did just exactly what she was supposed to do and scored on the move. Hansen picks up her second, and Danielle Minsaz now to the line. Minsaz scores her first points here of the event. And second. Hansen on the bring up, 2:20 left, baseline floater, that one misses, and Lang searching for the rebound, and they're going to call out of bounds on North. A good hustle there by Bolter. She out-hustled Lang to the ball, but just happened to be the last one to touch it as it went out of bounds. Make sure to stay tuned for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We will talk to Coach Taylor Varsho and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game. All that comes up in our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Stay tuned for that. Be courtside with both Coach and our Player of the Game. Hansen, steal, not able to keep it in. What another good hustle there. Again, North yet to hit the win column here this year, but I can tell you from this game, not due to lack of hustle. Tigers get it in, all the way down to Voss it comes. She turns just across the half-court line. Waits for teammates. Now Lang with it, and Lang is going to be fouled by Ruby. And in the bonus are the Tigers. Lang back to the free throw line. So Ashley Ruby, foul number 2 today. And team foul number 9 on the Spartanettes. Lang not able to hit the free throw, and last off of Minsaz and out of bounds. Minsaz and Michaels, good communication as they fall back into their defensive formation. You like to see and hear that, though. And especially the 2 of the leaders of that team, they communicate coming down the floor, get ready on defense. They lead by 13, not over, but almost. But you still get your team leaders communicating. Now Lang dives, sticks her right arm in, and she battles Ott and does pick up the foul does Jacoby. That's her fourth, and team foul number 6 on Marshfield. We've got a timeout. We'll keep it here. Timeout is going to be called by Oshkosh North. We'll keep it here and tell you about our friends at Awards and More. Awards and More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Vote for the Awards and More Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month at ZaleskiSports.com and visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order. It's really simple to do. Voting is going to open up for our December Athlete of the Month coming up in about a week and a half, and it's right on the very top. You just click Athlete of the Month and you click Vote. And we'll have 4 candidates again for you this month. It was Marshfield's Wyatt Lemoyne winning last month. He set a receiving record on during a playoff loss up in Hudson to end the Tigers football season, but did win the Athlete of the Month. And Ott off the inbound. We've seen that happen a couple times. Ott beating the Tigers defense to the spot off of that inbound play. Sophia Grunling in the game, and she's hip checked by Bailey Bolter, and it'll be 2 free throws, double bonus, 2 free throws coming up for Sophia Grunling. 19-18, nearing the end of the half down in Wisconsin Rapids. 19-18 Columbus and Assumption, and as I say it though, the Assumption Royals hit a 3-pointer. They go up 21-19. Grunling short on the second attempt, kept alive by Bolter on the floor. She kept her dribble laying down on the floor. Nice effort there by Bolter. Like to see that too. Again, North has been all hustle here. Maybe haven't had a couple things happen that they would have liked to, as Kemp hits from the free throw line. So Kemp with the basket, scores her 6th point here in the game. Again, make sure to stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Final 58 seconds here from Marshfield. Marshfield carries a 10-point lead. And Coach Lieb trying to whip up a little bit of something here. Again, 10 points, it's not insurmountable. It would be fantastic. It is not insurmountable. So Coach Lieb gonna coach to the very last drop here, as the inbound comes into Michaels, quickly up ahead to Minsaz, and Minsaz will wisely dribble it back out and hand off to Maddie Michaels. And foul comes. Ava Hansen commits her 3rd. It'll be Minsaz now to the line for 2 free throws. Danny not able to make good on free throw number 3. She hit her first 2 just a moment ago. Couple of dribbles from Minsaz and touches all the rim and gets it to fall through. And they'll get a substitution timeout. They're going to give her a full 30. Full 30 timeout. Trevor, let's hear from our friends at Power Pack and be back for our final 46 seconds in Marshfield.
Your snow adventure awaits at Power Pack in Marshfield and Irvs and Tomahawk. We're ready for snow. Stocked, locked, and loaded with 2 stores of inventory and the best selection of snowmobiles and off-road machines in the area. Activate your adrenaline on your new Polaris snowmobile, side-by-side or ATV. Save up to $1,500 on 2020 models. Plus, check out our snow gear from all the leading brands at both locations. Don't wait. Your adventure starts today at Power Pack in Marshfield and Irvs Sales and Service in Tomahawk. Your snow adventure destination.
Back to Marshfield for the final 46 seconds here. It's a Tiger 11-point lead. Hansen will bring it across, chased down by Grunling. Hansen again dribbles it all the way in. Now Borowitz, shot fake, didn't pull the trigger. Bounces it inside to Ott. Ott gives off there to Bolter. Bolter, 6-footer, can't get it to go. Hansen still battling, tips it to herself. Second chance for the Spartanettes. And Bolter on her way through is going to pick up a foul and head to the free throw line, as that is team foul number 7 on the Tigers. Second foul on Madison Voss. Bolter short on the free throw attempt. Rebound grabbed down by Caitlin Abney. Grundling spins, and then Ott with the interception. Ott, a layup is in. And another timeout. So again, Coach Lieb is just going to keep coaching them up. And we will stay here. 18 seconds left here before halftime. Again, our Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up at the conclusion to this one. We'll go through final game stats. We will talk to Marshfield head coach Taylor Varsho. We'll also talk to our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Quincy Lang. And I'll add up Lang's points here, and you'll understand why in just a second. 15 points, that's a game high for Marshfield's Quincy Lang. So we'll talk to both Coach Taylor Varsho and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Quincy Lang. Coming up in just a little bit. Coach Lieb out of the timeout. It'll be Sophia Grundling to inbound. Coach Lieb called the timeout and set up the full court defense. They put pressure on Grundling. She gets it into Voss. Voss immediately double teamed and then is fouled. And the foul is going to go, I think, on Mallory Ott. Yep. So Ott picks up her third. And now Madison Voss, pair of free throws upcoming. Inbound took all of 3 seconds, so still 15 seconds left. As Peyton Updegraft will come in. Okay, Ott was already sitting on the bench. I didn't see anybody run off, but Ott was already on the bench. And Voss, a solid looking free throw there, scores her first points here today. And the second, Voss, one of 7 Tigers in the score column here today. Now Hansen all the way through and bounces it off the shoe of Voss, and Grundling now to pick it up, and Coach Lieb thought called him off, but it'll be Voss to dribble it and hold it, and that'll do it. As Marshfield picks up the non-conference win here as they head into the new year on a winning note. They move their record to 2-7. Oshkosh North falls to 0-8, 44-33 is our final score. Again, coming up next is our Nasonville Dairy Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. Coach Taylor Varsho and Quincy Lang coming up. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Back here to Marshfield, and you are in the Nasonville Dairy Post-Game Show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com, as we await Marshfield head coach Taylor Varsho to join us here at half court and tell us about today's win. Again, Marshfield moves to 2-7 on the season, and 0-8 falls Oshkosh North, and we will start scoring for the Oshkosh North Spartanettes. They were led by Mallory Ott, 12 points for Ott today. Ashley Borowitz with 7, Gabby Kemp with 6, Peyton Updegraft with 4, Ava Hansen and Bailey Bolter with 2. I mentioned in that pregame show, got a scoring prediction that I asked for out of Ashley Borowitz, and she was off just by 3, so pretty good prediction there by Ashley Borowitz here today. Again, Oshkosh fans, you can ask her all about our conversation when she gets back home later on today. She'll probably tell you about it. And for Marshfield, again, Marshfield with the win and get the big performance today from Quincy Lang with 15 points here on the outing today. Maddie Michaels with 13 points. Lauren Jacoby, 7 strong points. We'll get back to Lauren's performance here in just a moment. Daniel Minsaz with 3, Brianna Varsho with 3, Madison Voss 2, and Sophia Grunling with 1 point here today as we see Tigers disembark from the locker room. So Coach Varsho be along here shortly. And one of the things we'll talk to Coach about was the play of Lauren Jacoby, her play in the post and as they worked that high-low and really were able to kind of set the tempo, set the pace here today. And we'll take you and Quincy too. But yeah. You go if you want. You've got people to talk to. Go ahead. I'll talk to Coach first. Okay. All right, Coach. We'll come on in to talk to Coach Taylor Varsho here on our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Coach, 13-2 run to start the game. Oshkosh North came back a 13-2 run of their own. Maybe you do get the win here today. What did you tell the girls in the locker room getting a win here to close out 2020?
Yeah, getting a win is always a good thing. Whether we win by 1 point, whether we win by 10. I thought tonight, though, especially, I thought we could have increased our intensity and our energy on both offensive and defensive ends of the floor. But I thought overall, I'm happy with the win. We just got some things to work on.
I mentioned those kind of dueling runs there to start, so there's some things to clean up there, obviously, and as far as getting off to a nice pace to start the game. You were paced by Quincy. She led your team with 15 points today. Also, Lauren Jacoby helping out on that high-low. Talk to us about that and how you were able to kind of weave that ball through the zone defense that the Spartanettes had here this afternoon.
Yeah, I thought their defense was a little troublesome for us, but I thought once we got it to the high post and we squared up to the basket, that opens up a lot of things for us. It could kick out to a 3, or we could dump it down low. So it's pretty hard to guard when we do get it in there, but as guards, we have to get the ball in there at some point. I thought we did a better job in the second half.
Yeah, and I mentioned Quincy's nice game here today. A lot of made free throws. Free throws, though, always something to practice. But
don't worry, we practice them. We got to the line 28 times, though. So I'm pretty proud of the girls for that.
Well, that's what I want to ask you about. Force the issue, right? I mean, work the ball inside, be aggressive, get to the free throw line.
Absolutely. We shot 18 for 28 from the line, which isn't the best, but on the bright side and on the positive side, that's our most attempts all year. So we want to attack downhill. We want to get at the free throw line. but we make 10 more free throws and it's not even a game. So we just got to make those free points, especially with free throws and layups when we're wide open. So we'll get there. We just got to keep practicing.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Happy New Year. We'll talk to our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Quincy Lang. Quincy, you led all scorers with 15 points here tonight. We'll get to the team concept here in a bit, but just first about you. What was working for you? How were you able to get to the free throw line a lot here today?
Definitely was Lauren getting that high-low action. I think that was really helpful for us. Definitely not something I've done before. I honestly asked Coach, I was like, I've never done this before. I need help, but it seemed to work very well when we got that high-low action going.
You heard me talk to Coach about a quick start, 13-2, but then gave up a 13-2 run on the other side. What was different, or what was better in the second half coming out of the locker room for you and the girls?
I think it was definitely our intensity. We talked a lot about that at half. We sometimes we lose that energy a lot, and we need to learn how to keep that the whole game. Especially at Splash last week, we had our intensity level was really high, and we have to be able to keep that throughout the whole game and not just have little spurts of it.
Conference champs last year, not off to the start that you and the girls may have liked. This year, you do get the win, though, to close out the year. That can maybe give some momentum. What can you and the girls do with a win like this to kind of carry you back into conference season?
So I think it's just confidence, honestly. We have a lot of girls that are new, girls that didn't play last year, so getting to be able to work together, I think we're still trying to figure out how we mesh well, so I think that's definitely what we're going to need to continue to focus on next year.
Excellent. All right, we're going to do some highlights later tonight. We'll put you in the house. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've done it before.
No.
I don't remember. No? Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. I'm Quincy Lang, and I'm in the house. You can do anything else with it you want, but that's the minimum, okay? All right. We ready, Trevor? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I'm Quincy Lang, and I'm in the house.
Nice job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy New Year. We'll see you next year. All right, guys, that'll do it here from Marshfield. Dylan Pond, Brandenburg, Trevor Zaleski, I'm Jason Zaleski, telling you to have a great rest of your night. We've got second half down at the Cranberry and Rapids going on right now. Watch that. We've got 2 games in Stratford. Watch that. 4 more games down at the Cranberry tomorrow. Watch those. Happy New Year, everybody, and I will talk to you again next year.